Hi everybody, it's me, Pisces on Fire Tarot, doing the general read for the day. Hope everybody is enjoying their day today. As I said, I'm Pisces on Fire Tarot. You can reach me at piscesonfiretarot@gmail.com, but at this time I am no longer giving any personal readings, but you can always drop a line, comment if you have any questions. I answer them. I am doing this read for all signs: Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius, whatever your sign is. This is for you, whatever your moon, rising, Venus, or sun sign is. I am reading for all those that resonate with the reading. Okay, everybody. The shuffle's taking forever. I don't like to pull cards. I like for the cards to come out of the deck. But I don't think anything is coming out. Nobody's showing up. Nobody's coming to the dance. Everybody, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, but when you do, please make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know what's going on with you. Let me know if I am hooking into your story. That's important to me. I would very much so like to know. I have lots of crows outside my window right now. So if you hear them, well, if you hear, you know, voices, it's the crows. Let me see what's going on with us here. Okay, everybody. the card that we have underneath, well, it's not really underneath, it's just the next card up, I guess, is the umbrella card, and that is Judgment. Hang on. That's upside down. Judgment. There we go. Okay, everybody. Now, always remember that when I read these cards off individually, keep the Judgment card in mind. Judgment is about the resolution of a dilemma, whether it be in your favor or not. Judgment is about the end of a situation. And in some instances, Judgment is about a new start. But usually it's about the resolution of a situation, whether you perceive it as positive or negative. Okay? So, the cards that, as you see, fell from the deck today are the Nine of Cups, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the Ace of Cups. Oh, let me start over because we have shadow and illuminated sides on this card, and I'm just glossing over it. But here is the shadow Nine of Cups, the illuminated Five of Swords, the illuminated King of Wands, the illuminated Ace of Cups, the illuminated Six of Swords, the shadow Seven of Swords, the illuminated Lovers, the illuminated Four of Cups, the illuminated Justice card, the illuminated Five of Wands, the illuminated Five of Pentacles, the illuminated Seven of Pentacles, and our little helper cards along the side here are the illuminated Knight of Pentacles, the illuminated Nine of Wands, the illuminated Queen of Pentacles, the illuminated King of Cups, and the illuminated Knight of Swords. Okay. As I said, the Judgment card is about the resolution of a situation, the resolution of, you know, something that you have going on. So here we go, you guys. The Nine of Cups, the shadow Nine of Cups, Nine of Chalices. I'm getting the feeling like the individual that resonates with these cards in this deck, in this order, is experiencing a little bit of a sensory overload. Yes, this is the Nine of Cups, but your cups are being filled with someone else's emotional baggage, okay? Your cups are not filled with your own. Your cups are not being filled with what is inside of you. You're not being deceitful. You're not being truthful. I'm seeing a little bit of confusion here because this is a shadow. You have a little bit of bumping heads internally within yourself. And that is because you are taking on somebody else's thoughts and feelings, and you are trying to be rid of that. I feel like you're trying to be rid of that. But moving on from this Shadow Nine of Cups, we have the illuminated Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords is about hoarding. Okay? First and foremost, it's about a hoarder. Somebody that is keeping information. Somebody that doesn't want everybody to know anything. But in this instance, with the Five of Swords, illuminated Five of Swords next to this Nine of Cups, I'm thinking that this is removal. Somebody is trying to push out, you know, those feelings which are not theirs. Those feelings which are not, they're not organic to oneself. The animal here, the little porcupine, he's on the defense. His quills are up, and, you know, he's ready for what is next. But connected to this Five of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, with that Knight of Pentacles connected to the Five of Swords, I have the feeling like this has been a very slow process. Okay? It has taken the individual that resonates with these cards quite a bit of time to come up with the determination that it is now time to move on and go on and do something else. Now, this Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. You see with the Knight of Pentacles, look, we have moving on. See, our little porcupine here is looking in defense. The Knight of Pentacles, he's moving on. He's moving on. He's getting out of here. Now, these two, all these three cards are connected to each other. And we also have the Knight, I mean, not the Knight, but the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands is the individual that knows how to get things done through their actions, through their physical body, and, you know, by getting things done. So, it's taken a person a minute to finally get all of their stuff together to make the move. But when they make the move, it's quick, it's decisive, and they are all about it. Like, they're doing it. And they're doing it in a way that they cannot be deterred. And those around them know that they cannot be deterred. Okay, now moving on into this this King of Wands. As I said, this is a person that believes in getting things done through action, getting things done through physicality. This card is also connected not only to the Knight of Pentacles, but the Nine of Wands. Okay, I also get the feeling like this King of Wands is an individual that puts their money where their mouth is. They're not afraid to spend a little dough to get their point across. If, you know, that's the situation, if that's what the situation calls for. Now, next with this King of Wands, we have the Nine of Wands. Now, checking out this Nine of Wands card connected to the King of Wands, this is about working together, this Nine of Wands. Because you see, you have the fox and you have the bird on top of the fox, and they're watching, looking to see what is out there, looking to see what the next, their next meal is on a rock, looking, surveying, searching. So the king here, the King of Wands, is not against working with other people to get what needs to be done. And with this Nine of Wands, I also get the feeling that a lot of the work has already been done, and you are on the downside of this situation. You're on the downside of the situation, meaning that, you know, the actions that you, all of the actions that you have taken thus far, maybe I shouldn't have said all of the actions that you have taken thus far, but the actions that you have made while you're within this situation is, you're almost done. The light is at the end of the tunnel here. Next up, we have the Ace of Chalices. And the Ace of Chalices is the seed of a new emotional beginning. It's like you get that first feeling, that initial feeling. That's what that is. And that initial feeling is connected to, this Ace of Chalices is connected to that Nine of Wands. So I think that your intuition has kicked in and you were not listening to it. And now I think you're starting to listen. You're starting to take a listen to your intuition and you're acting on it. Or maybe you are contemplating acting on. You're contemplating acting on your intuition. Now, this Ace of Chalices is also connected to the Queen of Pentacles. So you're beginning to act on your emotionality. Is going to bring you, well, it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel stronger. It's going to make you feel more rooted. It's going to make you feel more connected with the material. So you becoming connected with your emotional, you are just starting to become connected with your emotional, is going to make you feel much more enlightened in the material. Okay, you guys, sorry I got interrupted. But where were we at? Okay, you have to be this beginning seed of your becoming more in contact or more in touch with your emotional is allowing you to become more grounded, making you stronger. Next up, we have the Six of Swords illuminated. And the Six of Swords illuminated is connected to the Queen of Pentacles. And with this illuminated Six of Swords, you have the long winding river that looks so nice and tranquil. With that being connected to the Queen of Pentacles, I get the feeling that you're being grounded. You're being more grounded. You're being more materially centered is going to cause more things to clear up for you. This picture here is like smooth water ahead. There might be rain, but the flow, or your flow, is going to be smooth and centered, and it's going to be abundant. It's going to be materially abundant. Because, you know, when, you know, you're flowing down river, you know, you have water. There'll be things to, you know, eat along the side. There'll be edibles. You'll see animals that are coming. Everybody needs the water. So you could even be like the river flowing here. You could be flowing like water. And when you flow like water, everything comes to you. It's like you're a magnet. Water, you know, everything needs water. Think of something that doesn't need water. You know? So with this Six of Swords being connected to this Queen of Pentacles, even though that's a sword card, I mean, things are going to be magnetized to you. Yeah, things are going to be coming at you, and it's good. That is good, because you're going to know how to handle it, because you're rooted, you're grounded, you're feeling strong, and you're handling your business. Next up we have, okay, I'm still talking about the Six of Swords. The King of Chalices is also connected to that. So you are going to be able to, wow, you are going to be able to, the person that resonates with these cards, this deck, in this order, this is an individual that is going to be able to get what they want through their emotionality. I mean, you are going to be very strong in your convictions, and people are going to be able to see that you are emotionally binded to what you are saying. You really can't dispute or say much against a person that is emotionally bonded to the statements that they make, because no matter what you say, they got a rebuttal. No matter what you do, it will have been thought out. It will have already have been thought out. So you're going to be emotionally strong, materially grounded. You're going to be flowing. This is these three cards together right here. That shows a person that is, they have what they want. They know how to get what they want. They let things happen so that what they want comes to them. This to me represents a very chill, a very copacetic, a very in tune individual. Okay, moving on. We have the Seven of Swords. Shadow Seven of Swords. And that Shadow Seven of Swords is a very uncomfortable card, because you have the lady and you have the gentleman in a loving embrace, but the lady doesn't recognize all aspects of the gentleman she's in embrace with, because she is completely human, and the gentleman that she is in embrace with, only from his torso up is he human. From the torso down, he is a scorpion. And the scorpion part of him is about to sting her in the back. And she has no idea. She has no clue what is going on, because all she can see is her, all she can see is his face, speaking nice words to you in the face and stabbing you in the back. Seven of Swords shadow. But I will say that with this being the shadow card for the Seven of Swords, the individual that resonates with these cards, the individual that can place everything that I'm saying with this spread, their radar is up. And they know something is up. They don't quite know what is up. Because see here, you're all connected. You're syncing up with all parts of yourself. It's a slow process, yes, but it's occurring. And you know something is up, but you don't quite know what is up. And this shadow that shadow Seven of Swords is connected to the Knight of Swords. So with that Knight of Swords, the individual that resonates with this reading here their ears are up. They are paying attention. They are watching. And I'm not going to say that, they're doing a lot of talking. And if they are doing a lot of talking, they're doing a lot of talking to put people on the wrong path. They're not exactly not telling the truth, but they are not telling the full story. The individual that resonates with this deck is battling back by, only giving part information, only coming up with bits and pieces. Now, the person that is in conflict here, the adversary, I am going to say, is probably doing the same thing. Okay, you guys. Now, this is a card of caution. This is dangerous. I don't know what kind of relationship this would equate to in your life. Whether it be social, employment, something socio-economic going on. These two cards here are saying to watch your back. And don't underestimate anyone or anything in your midst. Because somebody could be just showing up, to find out what you're doing. Spying is going on here. So, just, be mindful, keep a weary eye. Next card up, we have the Lovers, and the Lovers card is about a choice. The Lovers card is about a choice. So, are you going to proceed and do the right thing? Are you going to proceed and do something to boost your ego? Or are you going to proceed and do something that causes you to create a lot of short-term abundance? This card is letting us know that there are choices. And you are never without choices. You always have a choice. You can never sit back and think about a situation and say, I had no choice. I had to do 1, 2, or 3. Or I had to do 1, 2, and 3. There was no alternative. This card is letting us know there is always an alternative. Keep that in mind, because there are those out there that don't want you to know that you have alternatives. Next up, we have the Four of Cups, and the Four of Cups is about emotional balance, emotional stability, and maybe the fact that you know you have choices, or perhaps you find out that you have choices out there, is making you feel more emotionally safe. Or maybe you are just, you know, standing by and waiting and looking to see what choice is best for you. What direction do you go to have the most advantageous results in your favor? After the Four of Chalices, we move on to the that's a 9. That's the Hermit card. I don't know what I called it before. I might have called it Justice. But it's not Justice. That's the Hermit. He's got his little light there. And that is, once again, okay, this is the Illuminated Hermit. So once again, the individual that resonates with this deck in this order is taking a step back. They're recalibrating their situation. They're recalibrating everything that's going on around them. They're recalibrating the external environment as well as their internal environment. They're checking themselves. They're seeing what they have going on within, checking out what's going on the outside. And they're taking some time to do this. It's like the person that resonates with this deck is in a quasi homeostatic, they're in stasis. They're being still. But although, you know, they're physically and mentally being still, it doesn't mean they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. With that being said, we go on to the Five of Wands. And Five of Wands is about being aggravated, others trying to torment you, competition, being ambitious, you know, trying to step on somebody's neck to get ahead. And there's probably an individual out there that while you are in your, that while you're being static and you're not doing anything, this is how it looks from the outside, okay? It looks like you're not doing anything. Somebody is trying to step on you to move ahead of you. Phew, okay. Moving on to the Five of Pentacles. Okay. That Five of Pentacles is about the Five of Pentacles in the illuminated state is about variety. Oh goodness. With those two fives next to each other, the Five of Wands and the Five of Pentacles, I'm getting a feeling that there is a lot of different people that are trying to, quote unquote, battle you, trying to get over on you, you know, aggravating you, trying to get on your nerves. That Five of Pentacles is like, that Five of Pentacles with that Five of Wands is like you're standing on a rug and somebody rips the rug from underneath you. Okay? Somebody is ripping the rug from underneath you while you are in your hermit state. And you let them, because you're waiting to see what the end game is. You want to see what is really going on. You're trying to get to the root of the issue with your own investigative work, whatever the issue is. Next up, we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's Seven of Pentacles. Is about you having your alone time, is about you contemplating, is about you doing the inner work so the outer work can begin. You have to get it right inside before you can get it going outside, if that makes sense. This is about and I'm talking about all of these cards in this order with this deck. This is about somebody going out there and getting a type of, goodness, vigilante justice. You're out there and you've done all your research, you've done your due diligence. You found out what's really happening out there. I mean, like, you've connected up with yourself. You think things through. You've trust in yourself. And you're making the judgment that gives you I want to say justice, but that's not the word. You get a type of victory. This spread here is showing an individual that has done a lot of internal work to get their material reward. You've done a lot of material work to get the internal reward. This is a person that has come from a place of confusion and mist to gain their clarity, to move on to the next adventure in their life. They've made the judgment. They've made the judgment. They've made the decision. They've chosen what they need to do. Of course, after a lot of deep thought and contemplation, they made their judgment. They've made their decision. And they've chosen to move on. It's taken some time. It's taken a heck of a lot of time for them to get to this position. But as they were working on to getting here, they've become a king. Their energy became a king. Their energy became a queen. And their energy went back to being a king again. Wow, you guys. This is Pisces on Fire Tarot giving the daily general read for the day. Everybody, please don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. Leave me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But please, if you do that, please comment and let me know what the thumbs up and the thumbs down is all about. Everybody, please enjoy your day. Have fun. Enjoy each other. Take time out for yourself. Take time out for yourself. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.